So let's sit straight first. We're going to just set an intention for this class and for this hour. Relaxing your shoulder, just close your eyes. You could place your palms like this, or you could perform this gesture here by pressing your thumb against the index finger. This is called Chin Mudra. Relax your shoulders, elongate your spine. Let's try to pull up your abdominal wall every time you exhale. Inhale. Expand your lungs, your chest, your diaphragm. And as you exhale, just pull your lower abs up and back. Also activate your pelvic floor. Set an intention that you will follow the instructions, follow your breath, and be more aware of your body and its positions throughout this session. Let's come back to awareness. Slowly open your eyes with few blinks as we begin this session. Place your hands on top of your knees like this. Just inhale as you look up. And as you exhale, bring your chin down to the chest. Next time you inhale, lift your head up and see if you can bend slightly backwards. And as you breathe out, bring your chin down to the chest and bend slightly forward. One more time, inhale, bend back, open up your chest like you want to look behind you. And as you exhale, bring your chin down to the chest. Bring it back to your center. Let's look around, look right or left. Look both ways, trying to look over your shoulders. Just one more time. Make sure your shoulder don't move. And center. Let's tilt your head to one side and then to the other side. Let's try that again. And bring it to center. Let's stretch your hands outside like this. Take one hand up to the ceiling. Fully inhale. And then as you exhale, just stretch yourself out nicely to the side. You really focus on bending sideways. Focus on a lean, right? Not just trying to round your back or anything. Just stretch out towards that side. So you're really stretching all the muscles, the fascia around this area. Fully lengthen and hold. 5, 4, you have to just try and lean over to the side. This stretches your side a lot. 2, and 1. Come back up. Bring it down. Take the other hand up. Rather, just doing this movement, I want you to lean over to your side. Bend the elbow a tiny bit and just stretch. Hold. Press your knees down. Try your best. It's okay if you cannot. Some of you may be lifting the knees, but again, it's a practice, right? You practice in order to get better. 4, 3. You always have to rely on a feeling because that's the only way you know you're doing it right. 2. This should stretch the muscles in this area here. And 1. Come back up and then release. We do one more time, but switch your leg for this round. It makes some difference, of course. Take the hand up. Lean over to the side. This should stretch the entire side of your body, so focus on that. Reach over and let's breathe. 6, 5, just keep on stretching, keep breathing. 4, it's a good idea to always breathe through your nose. Once in a while you can exhale through your mouth. And come back up. Let's do the other side. Reaching over to the side, fully lengthen that spine and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come all the way up and release. Now add a rotation to this practice. So simply grab one of the knee and just twist your spine. Look around. Let's come back to center. Change. Turn the other way around. Look back. And come back to center. Switch your leg. Let's repeat that. Again, it's exhale, inhale to twist. Exhale, come back. And then inhale, twist. And exhale to come back. That's it. Now let's come up on your knees, and the first thing you want to do is stand on your toes like this. Open up your knees and just balance the weight on your toe, and just trying to find a good balance, and put your hands right on top of your knees. When you're ready, hold the position, open your knees and squeeze your buttocks tight. Hold 6, 5, 4, keep on breathing. Woo, I'm gonna fall. 3, see, it's okay if you fall. 2, and 1, bring it back in. Okay, we're gonna do one more time. I'll show you the sideways. So you keep your foot just like that and open your knees wide. Let's try again. Open it, hold the position, and let's breathe here. 6, 5, 4, gently squeeze your buttocks. As you open your knees, you try and squeeze your buttocks. 3, this should really work your foot. 2, and 1. Bring your knees together. Push your heels nice and, like kind of pushing it down so your weight is completely on your toes. Put your hands right in front. Look front and hold as you breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right from here, push your heels a little bit more lower, both sides, and then try to lift yourself just a tiny bit, halfway. This really puts a lot of pressure and strength on your calf muscles. Hold, looking front. 6, normal back, normal arches. 5, 4, keep on breathing. Good work for your legs. 3, 2, one more, you can do it. And 1, lower. Whew, that works into your legs and calf, right? But again, we'll have to do it one more time to work through your foot. So set yourself up, and it's okay. It is going to hurt a little bit, but it is all good. Hold the position. When you're ready, push the hip back and lift and hold into this position. Just a tiny balance here. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push your heels back on the mat and stand all the way up like that. So come back in, same position. This time you keep your feet a little bit separate, just to your hip distance. If you keep your feet to your hip distance, it'll be more beneficial for most of us. Hands again in the front. Ready? Lower your hips down and hold. This is a good preparation, okay, for your legs. Lift your heels a tiny bit. From here, we are keeping ourselves up. Hold. 6, 5. It's a different muscle work, right? 4. Now you're not working your calf so much, but you are working more of your quads. 2, and 1. Push your heels down, stand upright. Should feel these muscles working. Okay, good. We'll go one more time. Hands will be up in the front. Keep your chin up, chest up, hips forward. Like a little bit forward. When you're ready, lower as you suck your belly in and just lift your heels up. Balance and lower the pelvis. 6. This is really good. It works your legs. It really increases your heart rate, respiration. Don't give up. 3, 2, and 1. Push your heels down and stand all the way up. Whew. That's good. So simple static postures can really work your body. Now moving forward from here, we'll try to work many different positions here. Okay? So the first part is to keep your feet more or less together. Take both your hands up to the ceiling. Nicely stretch your body. A gentle back bend here. And come back up. Let's try it again. And come back up. Release your hands down. Now we're going to do some side bends. Separate your feet just to your hip distance apart. Take both your hands nice and high. Yeah, I just want to make sure my feet, you can see they are just hip distance, okay, not too wide. Take your hands up, interlock your fingers. Here's what you do next. Inhale first, and then as you exhale, bend over to one side. Just stretch and look up to the ceiling. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Whew. Try the other side. And nice and good stretch here. Look up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. You have to breathe. Don't depend on my counting. The counting is just the marker. Okay? And let's breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift yourself up. Try the other side. Stretch nicely to the side, just a side bend. Doesn't matter how far, you just have to bend sideways, right? Not forward, not backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift yourself up and release everything down. When you're doing side bends, when you're stretching, if you're stretching to one side, tighten the other buttocks stronger. If you're stretching to the other side, this side, you tighten the other buttocks. The opposite buttock should be very tight. Your foot should be very firm. When you bend one side, you should feel the stretch here. Then you know you're right. It is all about feeling again. You have to feel it right so you know. Because you can't see yourself how you're doing it. It is about the feeling. So then only you know you're doing it right or wrong. Okay? So let's separate our legs a little bit wider. If you're having like a yoga mat, right, regular yoga mat, you should be separating your feet to your mat width apart. That will be about 2.5 feet or less. So hands are up. Keep it inside your mat, okay? Keep both your feet inside your mat. Turn the palms up. When you're ready, we repeat. But this time we could go even more. So inhale, stretch, and then as you exhale, contracting your belly and bend nicely to the side and hold. 1, 2, 3. You can look straight or look up. Depends how you want to work it. 4, 5, and 6. Come all the way up. Let's try the other side. Breathe in and bend over to the side. Small, shallow breathing. And come back up, okay? Again, bend over to the side. When you bend to the side, you make sure you tighten up your opposite buttocks. In this case, I have to tighten my left buttocks nice and tight, while still bend sideways and breathe. Inhale to come all the way up. And try that one more time, the other side. Inhale. And stretch open to the side. Tighten up your right buttocks here. And firmly press your right foot on the mat. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale to bring your hands down. So that was to stretch. I can guarantee you, tomorrow when you wake up, you'll feel these muscles you've never worked before. And just by doing this tiny yoga practices. Okay, the next one will be to separate your legs more wider. This time the legs will go about 3 feet. So if you're using a mat, you could turn sideways and still keep the feet on the mat. Or step outside the mat, depends how your floor is. So toes out. Okay, take your hands nice and up again. This is the last round, okay? We can do the same thing. Breathe in. Tighten up your buttocks on the left side. You push your left leg really hard and bending over to your right side. Stretch and hold. 6. Keep on bending. 5. Check my foot is slightly turned out. 4. 3. Push your hip to the side. 2. Now pull your hips back to the center, return your body up. Let's try the other side. It's really, when you practice yoga, it's so good not to talk. And only focus on breathing. Again, breathe in. And bend over to the side and stretch and hold. Lift yourself up and come back in. Okay? This is a self-correction. You guys have to correct yourself, right, by yourself. There's no one to correct you. Basically, you all want to rely on the feelings. So stretching here, working your legs. Okay? One more time. Breathe in and bend over to the side. Push your hip to one side and fully stretch. How deep can you go in this round? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back up. Whew. Other side now. Breathe in and stretch it open. You guys are really good. Just need to work that way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. And release. Some of you may be feeling your shoulders as well. Okay, this is so normal. These are the muscles that we have not worked, right? You think only the weightlifting can train them, but not really true. You can work through our yoga practices. So this was a little bit of, I would say, a little bit of warm-up that we have done. Now we'll begin with some postures, okay? These postures are actually in a sequence for you to work with. So let's get started. It's very straightforward. Give you a front view. To first separate your feet to your hip distance. Now, you have your feet separate to your hip distance. Just bend down your hips like this. Your focus is on sitting nice and deep here. This is the step 1. Now, check how your legs are. You're sitting nice. When you're ready, move your hands behind you, like they go really behind you. This is to help you activate your upper back muscles. Now inhale as you turn your palms up. Open up your chest. Like this. Turn the palms out. Look, my thumbs are pointing backwards. Then inhale as you raise your hands up and look at your thumbs. Hold. 6. Should feel your upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look front first. Release your hands back and then stand upright. I'll give you a side view as well. We do it again. We have to repeat a couple of times. Separate your feet to your hip distance. Look straight. Keep your body very straight. Bend your legs at your knees first, and you just kind of a squat. Put your hands behind you. Really stretch, okay? Then turn the palms outward, your thumbs out. Okay? Now, when you're ready, raise the hands up, opening up your chest, look at your thumbs and breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, pull up your abs, pelvic floor, the